Sangat Ji, today is the 14th day of the month of Bo. Let's reflect and remember the sacrifices that were made by other Gursikhs on this day and the days to come. Bhai Todar Mal Ji was a very wealthy Gursikh. He owned many trade businesses and was very powerful. He had heard that Mata Gujjar Kaur Ji and the Chote Sahibzade were imprisoned in the city of Sarhand by Wazir Khan. Bhai Todar Mal Ji was prepared to go to Wazir Khan and convince him, agree with him, the release of Mata Gujjar Kaur Ji and the Chote Sahibzade in exchange for a whole load of wealth that he had. But he was too late. He eventually found out that Mata Ji and the Chote Sahibzade had been shaheed in the city of Sarhand. Bhai Todar Mal Ji asks Wazir Khan for the bodies of Mata Ji and the Chote Sahibzade to be released to him so that he can do the final cremation rites for them. Wazir Khan refuses. Eventually they make a deal. Wazir Khan tells Bhai Todar Mal Ji that he must buy the land upon which he wants to do the cremation rites of the Sahibzade. But in order to buy this land, he must get his gold coins and stack them up on their edges along the land. Sangat Ji, Bhai Todar Mal Ji sells the majority of his wealth. He sells his businesses, his homes, everything he has to accumulate enough gold coins so that he can buy enough land in order to do the final cremation rites of the Sahibzade. Bhai Todar Mal Ji comes to Wazir Khan with a sack full of gold coins, and he lines them up on the land that he was willing to buy on their edges in rows. Sangat Ji, that land today in history is the most expensive piece of land ever bought by anybody. But Bhai Todar Mal Ji had no attachment to his wealth. He sacrificed all his wealth in order to do these final cremation rites for Guru Sahib Ji's family. A few days later, one of the guards informs Wazir Khan that Baba Moti Ram Mehra used to give the Chote Sahibzade and Mata Ji warm milk in the Thanda Burj. Wazir Khan is infuriated. He orders for Baba Moti Ram Mehra to be arrested along with his family. He serves them a punishment for doing that seva. Sangat Ji, this punishment is brutal. Wazir Khan orders for Baba Moti Ram Mehra, his mother, his wife and his child to be executed by being squeezed through an oil pressing machine. In this month of Bo, Baba Moti Ram Mehra and their family are also shaheed in this brutal way. Sangat Ji, we must also remember the sacrifices made by Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji. After the Battle of Jamgaur, the Mughals had given an order that nobody should be doing the final cremation rites of the Gursikh, the Singhs who had died in battle. But Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji was adamant she wanted to do the seva. She was only 16 years old, but she was a beloved Gursikh of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji took permission and blessing from her mother, and she went to the battlefield of Jamgaur. She found the bodies of the Gursikh who had fallen in that battle. She got all the bodies together and that of the Bade Sahibzade Baba Ajit Singh Ji and Baba Jujhar Singh, and she lit a big funeral pyre. As she's lit the fire and doing these final cremation rites, she's reciting Kirtan Sohle da Path. At a distance, the Mughal army who are still around the area see a fire being lit near the battlefield. They approach this to investigate what's happening, and they find Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji doing this cremation and reciting their Bani. They say to her, "What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be doing this, this is not allowed." Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji continues to recite Kirtan Sohle da Path for them. The guards draw their swords and tell her to stop what she's doing. She too draws a sword, and she fights with the guards with her sword as well, the best she can. She even injures a few of these guards, but she's outnumbered. She's picked up and she's thrown onto the funeral pyre as well. Bibi Harsharan Kaur Ji is also shaheed for doing this great seva. Sangat Ji, in this month of Bo, so many Gursikh have given their life, sacrificed everything they've had in order to keep the Sikh Panth moving forward. We must always remember these shaheeds. Pranam Shahidan. Salute to the shaheeds. In making this series of videos of reflections, I have made so many mistakes, Sangat Ji. Please forgive me. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.